Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball, well, in general really, but mainly for Dragon Ball Legends. So, right now, Dragon Ball is preparing for its 40th anniversary, which is obviously an extremely big deal. Now, when it comes down to the video games, we do know of 2 games that are going to be getting things concerning this big event, like this big milestone, if you will. The very first game is going to be Dokkan. Of course, they did have an event that happened, I believe, a few hours ago, and they've already revealed what they're doing in terms of, just the general event for, Dokkan, but also for the 40th anniversary. One of which is that Dokkan is finally getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini, which is awesome, which is absolutely fantastic, because for the longest while, that was like one of the characters that they were really missing out on, or not only just like Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini, but just Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball Daima in general, and they're finally getting that character, which is amazing. But concerning the 40th anniversary, Dokkan is getting free-to-play units, and those units consist of a free-to-play Goku, but the Goku is based off of the manga panel, which, personally speaking, I think is really cool. But it's going to be a free-to-play Goku, a free-to-play Vegeta, again, also based off the manga, and then other characters such as Piccolo Jr., Final Form Frieza, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and Buu, like Majin Buu, right? All of which will be based off of the manga. There is footage of how it actually looks like. It really is just like them kind of like flipping through like manga pages, if you will, to simulate their attacks, which, personally speaking, I think is cool, because I don't think there really is any game out there that's done anything like that, so pretty cool. But concerning Dragon Ball Legends, we don't know what they're going to be doing just yet. So we have this over here, and it says Dragon Ball 40th Anniversary Dokkan Battle and Legends Special Joint Program starting from October 28th at 1400 UTC scheduled. Of course, convert that to whatever time zone you're in. Get the newest info on the the Dragon Ball 40th Anniversary campaign. Don't miss it. And the only thing that we know of right now is based on the social media campaign. It's that if we get 20,000 reposts and likes, just all around for the post from Dokkan and Legends, like, collectively, then Dokkan players will be getting 5 stones and Legends players will be getting 100 crystals. Now, personally speaking, for the 40th anniversary, for those to only be that amount, I think is extremely underwhelming. Like, seriously speaking, like, Dokkan should be getting way more than just 5 stones. Legends should be getting way more than 100 crystals. Like, that's just me personally. However, that's not even the main focus, right? You guys are kind of seeing the trailer on the screen right now. And that's also from like that YouTube link that you guys just saw earlier. This is the exact same trailer that it will lead you to, right? So concerning this, the thing that I'm excited about is what Legends could potentially be doing, because when we saw the characters that they're going to be, putting into Dokkan based on the 40th anniversary, a good portion of those characters we kind of just got, right? Well, and even just looking at this, trailer, right? It goes through like the various sagas from Dragon Ball, leading up to like Dragon Ball Z, right? And the thing is, for the anniversary this year, we got Saiyan Saga and we got Frieza Saga, right? And the anniversary isn't even half a year old yet. So I don't know if they're gonna like revisit those sagas. They could. They definitely could if they kind of do something very different with the characters. But again, we just got an LF unit for both Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga during the anniversary. And then immediately after that banner was Goku and Frieza and their Ultra units. And then what else? Earlier in the year, we got Ultra Perfect Cell. So I'm not really sure how they're gonna go about like recovering sagas that they've already covered this year. Like, I think the only saga that they haven't covered, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we haven't covered the Buu saga this year. And if we haven't, because again, I mean, there's been so much going on with Legends, but if we haven't covered the Buu saga, then it would actually be kind of cool to see them do something, with I guess that saga and this type of style. Like, if they're able to, like, okay, I don't think that they'll be able to get like manga panels or anything of the sort like in Legends, because it's a 3D game, but maybe we can get the characters with like manga shading, or like some sort of like stylized attacks, right? That are like reminiscent from the manga, right? Like maybe you'll see like visual effects of like, you know, text in like Japanese or something, right? Like around the character to like simulate, you know, when you see a character like attacking in the manga and they land an attack and you see like the text in the background or whatever the case may be, like kind of like how you're seeing right now, things like that, right? Something to like really make it feel like, okay, like this unit is tailored specifically for the 40th anniversary. That would be cool. But also seeing that Dokkan are getting those you know, units as free to play, I'm hoping that Legends will do the same and they'll give us those units as free to play. Now, if they do make them premium, then I hope that they go absolutely ballistic with the animations. That would be the best case scenario for quite literally everybody, right? Because again, it's a major celebration, so we will want them to go all in when it comes down to celebrating, you know, the big event, right? The big milestone. So I don't really know what they will cover. It is entirely possible that they could just recover everything, right? Actually, I forgot. No, we had Dragon Ball covered this year as well. We had LF Demon King Piccolo and Tambourine. Yes, I know those units are not the best, but it was still covered, right? We still had Dragon Ball covered, and I believe April Fool's this year was yeah, Mercenary Tao. It was yeah, it was Mercenary Tao this year. So well, the mechanical version of it. But anyway, so they've covered a lot when it comes down to what they could do for the 40th anniversary. But I'm banking on, hey, look, if it's something that we haven't covered, maybe we'll get Boo Saga, right? Because again, I'm recording this like super early in the morning. I don't remember if Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was this year or last year. I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was last year. But either way, I am excited to see what they do. And if they do decide to just redo units, I'm curious to see how they're going to make them work, or just how they're going to differentiate them from not only just units in Dragon Ball Legends in general, but also just from the units that released this year. How are they going to differentiate them? Because again, like if we get another Super Saiyan Goku from the Frieza saga, how are you going to make him look different from the Ultra unit we just got a few months back? If you're going to give us a new Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan saga, how are you going to make them different from the LF units we got a few months back? I mean, even the LF units that we got have a special like clash animation, right? So there are things that they can do. There definitely are. It's just going to be a lot of work on their end because obviously they have to figure it out, but it doesn't change the fact that I am excited for this campaign. We're going to find out what it is in just a few days, but I really do hope that it is something worth getting extremely excited for. Now, again, what they're doing with Dokkan, I think is pretty cool. Like, again, they're getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini, which I believe is separate from the 40th anniversary celebration. But again, for the celebration in Dokkan, they are getting like those manga panel characters, which is really cool. Legends can do something similar in terms of like some of the animations that they could probably implement, but I am excited to find out what that'll be come October 28th. But again, I just wanted to make this video real quick, and I do want to know what you guys think about Dragon Ball Legends and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle celebrating the Dragon Ball 40th anniversary, alongside what the potential characters we can get for that event will be in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.